March 9th, PrizePicks. Just got my video ruined, 5 minutes worth of video, so we're starting over. Excuse me if I go a little faster than what I was going on the previous video. Kevin Durant cost us 14 grand last night, then proceeded to go on Twitter and talk trash, as in aha type. He's a coward, square. So we ended up doubling up last night. If you trailed me, we doubled up. Tonight, I'm excited. We got 67 plays on PrizePicks, almost 80 plays on OUTLAST. If you haven't played OUTLAST yet, it's just the same as PrizePicks, but better. There's better props, better payouts, more payouts. You get your first deposit matched up to $200 with bonus code PPU. You cannot get a deposit match unless you have an affiliate code or some code of some type. And I'm giving you one. It's PPU, all caps. Please click apply after you type in PPU. Also, I have a referral code that you can use as well on your first deposit, and it will give you an extra 25 bucks. It's in the description as well. Click all the links you can. Whatever you see, click it. OUTLAST is better. We're on PrizePicks University, but I'm telling you, OUTLAST is all power plays, and they're paying for $5. They're paying $400. For $10, they're paying $800. And they have different ways you can play, and it's just great. You got to check it out. I'll talk about it more on my OUTLAST video. So go over to OUTLAST DFS University, where we got a new channel, started channel. I think we got 70 subscribers. We just been out for a week, so yeah, we got a lot of plays. Let's get right to them. We got K Cunningham, 19.5 points. Harrison Barnes, 28.5 PRA. DeMar DeRozan, 28.5 points, 40.5 PRA. Zach LaVine, 2.5 3-pointers made. Sadiq Bey, 16.5 points, 5 rebounds, 24.5 PRA. Love that one against Chicago. Marvin Bagley, 13.5 points, 8 rebounds, 22.5 PRA, 26 fantasy points. Jaylen Brown, 24.5 points, 5.5 rebounds, 3.5 free throws made. Terry Rozier against the Boston Celtics, former team, 21.5 points, 30.5 PRA, 1.5 blocks and steals. I hope he keep his streak going alive. Miles Bridges, 18.5 points. Jimmy Butler, if he plays, 20.5 points, 31.5 PRA. Giannis, 29.5 points, 11 rebounds, 46.5 PRA. The only reason why I'm taking that is because I thought he was going to blow out OKC, and it'd be an early sit. Tonight, I'm expecting it to be a blowout as well, and maybe he goes the distance again, so pick your poison. But John Collins, 15.5 points. DeAndre Hunter, 17.5 PRA. Bobby Porter's 15.5 points, 8.5 rebounds. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 29.5 points, 5.5 rebounds. Isaiah Roby, 20.5 PRA. Mo Bamba, 9.5 points. Franz Wagner, 18.5 PRA. He's up there because they dropped him. He was on a 100% hit rate out of the last 5 games. He just flopped last game, so he's on like an 80% hit rate in the last 5 games. Franz Wagner is, and they dropped him 3, so that's why he's on here. We got Devontae Murray, 100% hit rate in the last 5 games, 21.5 points, 39.5 PRA. Van Vliet, 21.5 points, 31.5 PRA. We got Jakob Poeltl, 14.5 points, over 9.5 rebounds, 26.5 PRA. Julius Randle, they're not going to be able to hold him tonight. They shouldn't. He only could stop himself tonight. 23.5 points, 9.5 rebounds, 37.5 PRA. Luka, 31.5 points, 50.5 PRA. Donovan Mitchell, 24.5 points, 3.5 rebounds. Love it. That's a deal. 33.5 PRA. We got Kyle Kuzma, 20.5 points, 1.5 block, and 1.5 steal over. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, 12.5 points, 17.5 PRA, 21 fantasy points over. Terrence Mann, 11.5 points, 20.5 PRA, 24.5 fantasy points. Bojan Bogdanovic, 17.5 points, 23.5 PRA, 24 fantasy points. We got Bam Adebayo over 10.5 rebounds. Carter, they got him on a deal. It's going to be tough going against New Orleans tonight. Jonas Valanciunas in the paint. It's going to be tough, so they dropped his rebounds down. I mean, this guy's been getting 12, 13, 14 rebounds in the last 5, 6, 7 games, and they dropped him down to 9. So it could be a setup, could be an easy pickings. Going against a tough rebounder, though. Somebody who's bigger than him, too. Somebody who's way bigger than him, actually. So Wendell Carter, over 9 rebounds, over 24.5 PRA. He's a little bit too high for me over on Outlast, so he's not on my Outlast list. We got Keldon Johnson, over 5.5 rebounds. No Trey Mann, he's out tonight. No Josh Giddey, no Lou Dort, if I'm not mistaken. So we got the next available, Aaron Wiggins. It's a tough game tonight, but we still got Aaron Wiggins over 21 fantasy points because his PRA isn't available. If his PRA becomes available, it should be around 18.5, 19, something like that. Take that if you see it. It's not on the board yet, though. We got Zubac, over 8.5 rebounds. He just hit this for me last night. Over 21.5 PRA. Trey Lyles, over 19 fantasy points. The same as Aaron Wiggins. They got no Sabonis tonight, so 30 minutes is going to have to go somewhere, and they'll probably go to Trey Lyles. They got him at 19 fantasy points. Loving that. If you can catch his PRA, it should be around 18, 17.5. If you see it, take it. If you haven't played Outlast DFS, it's all power plays. We're paying a lot of money, up to $200 on your first deposit matched with bonus code PPU. We also have a referral code to get you an extra $25. First, I'm going to drop the tweet from Kevin Durant, who cost us all last night. Cost us thousands. People lost millions of dollars in the United States and Canada last night because of his foolery. Shout out to Kyrie for having the best game he's ever had, efficiently wise. And I'm going to drop the injury report right here.